It's all about healthy futures today on the Express. On today's show, Hatzic Elementary's award-winning attitude.
We have 4 minutes. Sean, you think of the challenge is to be innovative.
Let's talk science at UBC.
7 more minutes.
These cucumbers are wrapped in plastic, but then right here there's another option without it.
The Clean Bin Project.
The project became all about food and how can we find food without packaging.
For me, this is the ideal life.
A day in the life of Tiger Lily Farm. See that and more local expression.
And namaste.
Welcome to the Express. I'm Johanna Ward at the award-winning Hatzic Elementary School in Mission. Now coming up, we're going to find out how these kids won a national health and fitness competition and get some healthy advice. But first, it's a science lesson at UBC that just might make you want to skip recess.
We have 4 minutes. Sean, you think of the commercial.
A tense competition has broken out between these groups of budding scientists.
Right now, we're trying to construct a device or contraption that will prevent the egg from cracking when it's dropped from 1 meter, 2 meter, and 3 meters.
The challenge is to be innovative and to basically create something to protect your egg.
Right now, everyone's really tense, everyone's really excited, and everyone's really hyper about it.
The students are encouraging each other, and while they're egging each other on, as one by one their work is put to the test.
From 1 meter. Drum roll.
I would think we did all right. We were able to survive the 1 meter. However, similar to the many other groups, we failed on the 2nd meter.
Hey guys, 7 more minutes.
Kids are taking part in the All Science Challenge, run by UBC science students.
Why they are part of your design?
It was really good. The kids were so enthusiastic. This is my first year doing this, and for being that age, I didn't know how much they would get into it, but they are having so much fun.
Anybody get 4 times the points on anything?
The day-long event also includes a science-inspired game show.
Okay, next question. What are the 2 things that make a chemical bond?
The game show, when that's counting down for 15 seconds, they just get so into it.
There's a countdown and you feel the rush to kind of get the answer down and stuff.
The noise level was phenomenal. The level of enthusiasm was incredible. It really got me psyched and reminds us why we do what we do as an organization.
Let's Talk Science, a national science outreach organization, is behind today's event.
We do know that kids are quite competitive at this age, and we wanted to marry the idea that you can be competitive and have fun and do the science.
At the end of the day, there's an awards ceremony to reward students for their hard work.
They get access to a study guide back in January, and the teams that placed worked hard to get into that category.
Even if you lose and even if you're super competitive, you'll still have a great time.
We had a lot of laughs and we really had a good time.
Drum roll.
Make sure you study though.
These students are learning that they have options and they don't have to put all of their eggs in one basket.
It definitely does change me in a big way because I was always more interested in the humanities, but now I've started becoming more interested in science and math.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Vancouver for The Express.
The website is letstalkscience.ca, and it has information on volunteering as well as lots of great ideas for science projects that you can do at home. Now, another great program is the 60-Minute Kids Club, and the kids here at Hatzic Elementary School learned all about healthy lifestyles. They took the pledge, they stayed the course, and they won something even bigger than coming in first.
Go!
When I signed up for this, I had no idea that it would become this big or this exciting.
I learned that you have to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep and to eat lots of fruits and vegetables.
Exercise 60 minutes a day and eat good food.
I learned that to drink a lot more water and eat a lot more healthy food.
So arm over, forward bend, and look up.
We're very, very proud. It was a national competition, so there were schools across Canada as well as 5 schools in BC that we were competing against. And it was a very close race, but we just edged out a win and we were really thrilled. Very proud of the children.
One more time. Whew, how about this? Yeah, nice work.
It was a 60-day fitness challenge and it was for 60 minutes each day. We have a gym schedule, and morning, recess, lunch, after school, our gym is very busy. When the weather improves, we have lots of activities outside. So hands up. Even in math class, we will try and incorporate some yoga. The children have lots of different opportunities.
I think there was an overall picture. I think the exercise and healthy eating and the rest, they kind of went hand in hand.
So the children had to do 60 minutes of physical activity and then log into 60-Minute Kids Club and track that activity in 15-minute chunks.
Wow, you got lots of sleep pay, that's good. Is that 84 points?
It was a program that celebrated and also motivated, so everyone really was involved.
How did you feel when you found out you won?
I was really excited because we got a trip to the aquarium.
I think it's done a real boost of morale for kids and showing that this is a normal, healthy lifestyle that we need to maintain for the rest of our lives.
About 90% of the school was involved with the 60-minute challenge, and Principal S'more says that all of them are continuing with the activity. Now, our next story on the Express also involves competition and healthy living. In this case, it's about a local couple who documented their experience of 1 year creating as little waste as possible.
For 1 year, we will not produce any waste, and as part of that project, we won't buy any stuff.
It had to be a competition.
We would all do well to reduce our spending and consumption, right? Well, Vancouverites Jen and Grant put us all to shame in their documentary, The Clean Bin Project.
For 1 year, we would not produce any garbage, and we would also be responsible for any waste that we came in contact with out of the house, so we had to bring that stuff home with us, and also we weren't going to buy any new things for the year.
The project became all about food and like where can we get food and how can we find food without packaging. We weren't buying things like clothes.
The film is showing at the Projecting Change Film Festival.
Projecting Change is a film festival meets TED Talks type of an event. It's a 4-day film festival. We basically show films and then we have speakers talk about the issues that are in the films afterwards. We always want to show films that are positive and inspiring. We don't want people to leave the theater like depressed and all doom and gloom because they're not going to feel inspired to do anything afterwards. So we really want to give them the tools and the knowledge and really inspire them with ideas on what they can do to make a difference.
That's exactly what the Clean Bin Project is all about. Today, Jen and Grant are giving us a crash course in waste-free shopping at Choices.
Usually the outside of the grocery store is usually better luck without packaging, and then we'd also go to the bulk section and places like that.
I always bring a cloth bag. I have a couple different kinds. This one's really small, fits in my purse. And then I bring some smaller mesh bags like this that we can put bulk and produce.
These cucumbers are wrapped in plastic, but then right here there's another option without it, so we'd usually go for something like that.
We buy our milk in glass bottles and it gets refilled. It has a plastic lid, but we still think it's the best option.
Could I grab 2 bocconcini, have it in my container? Thanks.
We're just regular people, like we're not like zero waste experts or anything. We're like the zero waste police, like we're not checking other people. The average person produces about 750 pounds of garbage in a year, and we both got it down to approximately 4 pounds.
This is what's possible in a system that's not really set up for being zero waste, so if this is possible, what can the average person do? What can they add to their lives?
The film shows at the festival May 27th at 12:45. I'm Erin Shaw in Vancouver for The Express.
The Projecting Change Film Festival runs May 27th through the 29th, with speakers at the end of each film, and you can get tickets at the website. You're watching The Express, and we're going to take you on more roads that lead to health and happiness coming up.
After the break,
the Bike Club at Hatzic Elementary in Mission.
So now they know where the trails are. A lot of the parents can't get out there with them.
Here at Blush, we can usually get you in the dress within the first 3 tries.
Wedding dress fantasies at Blush Creations. You're watching local TV on the Express.
I love this dress.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.